What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to train biceps and triceps. So I am going to get into my favorite pre-workout combination. I have hyper-loaded, which brings on the big pumps. So we're gonna do a full scoop of that. And then I have the newly formulated Dust Reloaded, which is like the perfect amount of caffeine. Also give you some pumps. But the big thing is the hydration formula, which is awesome this time of year, especially because it is so hot out. So the added hydration is amazing. So I'm going to get this down, and then we are going to get into training bis and tris. All right, first things first, I don't think I've done this before, so I'm going to physically measure my biceps before the workout and then measure them again after. Let's hit that peak. All right, so it looks like I'm an even 13. So this is pre-workout. Wow, when I let my arm down, that's kind of crazy. Without flexing, it's like an 11. That's a 2-inch flex right there. Size does matter. Okay, turn it so you can see it on the camera. My left arm actually is a little bigger. It's like 11 and a half. And then 13 also with the flex. So I'm gonna put a little note so I remember at the end of the video, because I'm terrible, but we're gonna measure these again at the end of the workout to see what kind of changes happen. So I'm starting right now with my tricep pull down. It's a good way to warm up. It's actually one of my favorite exercises for triceps. It always feels really good and gets a good pump going. All right. I am a very big fan of supersets. It's funny because I was just talking to a friend at the gym and we were doing boot camp, and he had gone to the gym and then he came to boot camp, and when he was telling me about, you know, I did an exercise and then I spent like 8 minutes talking to a friend, and I can't believe how little I got done and how much I get done at boot camp in 45 minutes. And I was like, you know, I tell my clients all the time, the workouts that I rate for you could take an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, or they could take 90 minutes to 2 hours if you don't prioritize your time and get through it. So supersets do a really great job. If you do it right, keep going back and forth. You don't have to lift as heavy as humanly possible. And my heart rate's up already, I can feel it, because I'm not gonna stop this whole workout. I'm gonna just keep going. And sometimes, depending on the weight that you use, if you're supposed to hit 15 reps and you do like 18 to 20, it's fine. And on the same note, if you're supposed to hit 15 and you do like 12, also fine. You pick the wrong weight, pick better weight next time, but keep moving. Okay. Hammer curls are also really good to get started here, because it's a little blast, I feel like, for your biceps, instead of when you start really turning the dumbbells. I love a crossbody curl, but we are not quite there yet. Sweating already. I don't know if that's a Dust Reloaded or moving through. And do one more set of each and then move on. I'm pumped up already though. I should check my biceps now. You definitely don't have to spend 90 minutes in the gym. You just have to move right and move relatively quickly from exercise to exercise. That does not mean move really fast during an exercise. You still want to feel your muscles contract, but it's the going back and forth. I'm going really fast right now, but no more than like 60-second break. 60 seconds is plenty. I even like to set it to like 30 seconds. Look at the clock, get right back in. Here we go. 3, 2, okay. New superset. My overhead pullover. I love this handle because sometimes I can be a little bitch because the rope attachment rubs on my thumbs and I don't like how that feels. So, one thing I wanted to mention, if you're not already doing it, we do have the podcast, The Hustle and Muscle, and we just had PJ Braun from Blackstone Labs, or former president of Blackstone Labs, on the podcast. Video was like over an hour long. It was awesome. He gave us his first exclusive interview since prison, and the video itself, the podcast, had done really, really well. And the channel, The Hustle and Muscle, just reached monetization. We just got approved for monetization, which if you've ever had a YouTube channel, you know that monetization does not come easy these days. You have to have so many subscribers and so many watch hours. So we finally achieved it. I think we've had the channel for 2 years, so it's really not a super long time, so that's exciting. So if you're already subscribing, thank you. Oh my God, my biceps are pumped already. Like I said before, back and forth, back and forth. We're looking for that pump. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but if there's, we've interviewed some pretty cool people over the last couple of years on The Hustle and Muscle. And we've done, Chris and I, I'm the muscle, he's the hustle. We've done, of course, we've done episodes, just the two of us. It started as us drinking a bottle of wine on a random Wednesday night to interviewing people, which is so fun. So we do both. But if there's somebody special you want to see us interview, drop it in the comments below and let me know, and we'll see if we can get them on. Oh my God, the hype is kicking in. If you want to see what all the hype is about, pick yours up at blackstonelabs.com with code KGRAMSFB at checkout. There's one thing, like the Dust Reloaded, the new formula, has like pumps in it, has like a pump product in it, but it's a little bit, right? So like on leg day, it's fine. When I train upper body, I feel like I can go so heavy on legs and not as heavy on upper body. So I want to see the pumps and I want to see them fast. So the Hype Reloaded added to the Dust Reloaded, I feel like I can't even like, hold on. One more. Oh man, those pumps are intense. One more set. I'm like nervous to get into a cross body curl right now. That'll be my next exercise, but that like pump and turn is gonna be nasty. All right. There we go. If you have seen the Hustle and Muscle podcast and there was a specific interview that stood out the most to you, I'd like to know who that interview was with. We definitely interviewed some pretty cool people. and different people, right? Like I've had like athletes on there, business owners, OnlyFans creators. Like we've had some pretty awesome people. Cancer survivors, like, shit. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I love when people are open to coming on and telling their story. It's pretty awesome. Maybe my watch feels tight right now. All right, last set here. We're gonna tackle another superset. Probably one more superset. I'm already super pumped. Now we got to get the CPA After Dark podcast view time up. That one's only maybe 6 months old, if that. We might be just about at the 6-month mark. See, I said before, it's not about the speed of the lift. It's about the speed in between the movements. Like this, I'm moving slow and controlled. I'm having a hard time even curling anymore because I'm so pumped. Do one more. You know you're done when you can't get that full curl all the way up, but you're still getting the work in. Whew. All right, that cross body curl, the big piece of this is it's in that wrist, that turn. So this, I feel like I could definitely go heavier, so I'll increase the weight for the next set, but I'm already in it, so I'm not gonna stop. But you can see I'm coming across my body and then turning to really focus on that peak. I could actually feel it in the peak of the bicep. So it's like curl, big flex. My arms feel, for me, they feel scary big. I don't know what you guys think watching it. They feel scary big when I'm in the middle of doing arms. Again, it's not about the speed, it's about the flex. About that time under tension. I'm not swinging them at all. Controlling the movement. All right. All right. Incline skull crushers. I love these. I feel like they really focus on the triceps. I'm shaking already. This is not even that much weight for me. You can see me shaking on the way up. I can feel it. Ooh, definitely my last superset. Let me know if you've tried the incline skull crusher. I think it's just the angle and the way gravity pulls it. It just really hits. Okay. These feel nasty right now. Such a different feel when you start working out and then at the end of the workout when your muscles just start trembling and shaking, but you're able to just power through and keep getting more reps. I'm excited to check out the size difference. I'm definitely curious. I don't think I've ever measured. I've done quads before. I don't think I've ever actually measured my arms during a workout. All right, one more each. And last one. Whew. All right, last set of triceps and we are done. Here we go. Okay. Oh my God, the shake. The workouts, like I said in the beginning, they do not have to last forever. If you need to get a good pump session in and you only have 20, 30 minutes and you just go exercise to exercise and don't stop moving, you're gonna find that your heart rate is elevated, you're sweating, and you are definitely pumped up. Okay. All right. I think it's time to check the gains. I mean, I feel swollen. Let's see. I'm gonna move to the mirror so I can see my peak here. $14 and a half. I was shaking. And let's see. A little sticky. This one's 14. So an inch and an inch and a half from flexed. So, whew, that is quite a lot of gain in 35 minutes of working out. But let me know what you guys thought of this video. If you have not tried hyper-loaded yet, you definitely want to add that to your arm days. I can't even like move the hair out of my face. My arms feel so pumped right now. So hyper-loaded is definitely my favorite pump product. You definitely want to grab that. If you like caffeine, you definitely want to pick up Dust Reloaded. And that's all for the video. Use Kgram SFB at checkout at blackstonelabs.com, and I will see you guys on the next one.